Hello everybody, it's everybody's favorite Tita, Tita Che, and I am here with an exclusive list of rules on how to be the perfect Tita during this holiday season. So follow these rules or I assure you your family will hate you. Rule number 1, do not state the obvious. And this goes for weight, schooling, and any kind of gossip. The whole family already knows, that. So why state the obvious, that you just look like a fool. They know their weight, you know their weight, we see it. So why don't you guys just wait on the food to be served? Rule number 2, to all the titas and titos, stop pretending like you know how to cook. Your family knows you can cook. You know you cannot cook. And we know that you bought that from the Filipino store. Okay? We know you did not cook that. So stop pretending. Just come to Thanksgiving and say, oh, I bought this lumpia from the Filipino store. Enjoy. That's all we have to say. There's no feelings involved there, We know. Okay, so rule number 3 might be some kind of a sensitive to some folks, but we have to stop interrogating our family, friends, and guests. Because you are not the FBI, honey, okay? Stop asking everybody when they're getting married. Do you have boyfriend? Do you have girlfriend? When are you graduating? My God, you stalk them on a Facebook. You already know the answer. My gosh, stop it. Che. Okay, the next rule is we have to stop judging our guests. Especially if they're not a Filipino, okay? I have a hard time with this, because my eyes always wander around, and I can't help my thoughts. But we have to stop stalking them, watching them, looking at them, trying to figure them out, asking questions and everything, and whispering like, shh, we have to stop. I'll try my best. This next rule only applies to the titas that will host the holiday festivities in their home. You have to be accommodating to your family and guests, that. If there's going to be a lot of children running around, make sure there's an area for them to play, and run amok, that. If everybody's bringing their dogs and everything, make sure there's an area for the dogs. And maybe buy them some dog food so they don't have to bring anything, It's Thanksgiving, Christmas, Be accommodating. And also, if your family members are going to get drunk, maybe you should get extra pillows and blankets because they're going to sleep over. Don't drive and drink, that's a bad one. This next rule also might be some kind of a sensitive to some, but there is no crabs allowed in my house on the holidays. And by crabs, I don't mean the food, because if you're allergic to crabs, the food, then it sucks for you. I'm talking about a crab mentality. So if you're inviting somebody, a tita, a tito, a ate, a kuya, a nanay, a lola, a lolo, with a crab mentality that will talk down to you and try to one-up you, don't invite them. And if you know that you are the one that's going to be jealous of somebody else at the party, then stay home. Okay? No crabs. This next rule applies to anybody that will have performers in their holiday parties, professional or unprofessional performers. Obviously, if you have a professional performers, you have to pay them, that. But if we're going to ask the family members to entertain us, because we love entertainment as Filipinos, and we love to ask everybody for example, do you sing, do you dance, example, that. So if it's our family members, make sure there's incentives, it could be food, prizes, cash, candy, anything, gift card, anything, tuition, anything like that, that. Give them incentives, okay? This next rule applies to all of the Filipinos around the world, wherever you may celebrate your holiday season. We have to try our best to create a positive and safe environment for our family, our friends, and our guests. We don't need any negativity, okay? No negative vibes. No negative vibes anywhere, okay? We have to come together and rejoice and give thanks to one another and our Lord Jesus Christ, that. And so we all have to be positive, and we all have to surround ourselves with positivity and our blessings. We have to share them, that. So I wish everybody a happy holiday this season, I hope everybody likes the rules I stated for you this holiday season. And of course, these rules do not apply to me because I'm perfect. Check! Happy holidays to everybody. I love you all. Mwah!